That was a wonderful analysis you brought to us there, Barrister Tim Beseha. Like I said, we're combing the waters and getting into what is very important for tonight. We need to get into something very important. Interestingly, on Thursday, the IPOB leader got
Paddy,
victory in
Paddy,
the
Paddy, before you get
yes,
there, let me
yes,
precise something about DDR. DDR.
yes. Please,
We
I was
have
expecting something about DDR. Go ahead.
very briefly, like my senior colleague said, we have done everything, all the campaigns, everything to make sure that our restoration forces do not go to DDR. Like Barrister Mbesa said, there is enough philanthropic groups that are ready to take them out of that country if they are no longer safe, if they are tired and cannot fight and they are no longer safe. But they are not listening to us. They are not listening to Nambele, who has been there and ran away. They are not listening to anybody. The question now becomes, what do we do to them now that they have discovered that they were wrong? What do we do to them when they're already in the cage of La République du Cameroon? My only proposal is that they should look for all means possible to escape and leave that country. Leave La République du Cameroon. I'm not saying you should leave Ambazonia. If you can stay in Ambazonia, fine. But if you cannot stay in Ambazonia because of your safety, get out by all means possible. Because this DDR, we had told them that it was a trap. It was a trap for La République to get our people to slaughter our fighters. And at least people like Shima Rambo, a very high up fighter, had the audacity to go and turn himself into that prison. He only has himself to blame. My only proposal to him and to all who are there, look for means to escape. Because if you don't, your name na die. Thank you.
So if you don't, your name Nadai. You heard that in the simplest language possible. But it is really naive for a fighter to have done that. And there's something very technical about this whole DDR, this disarmament, demobilization, reintegration center. Cameroon has a strange model of it. In every other country where you've had the DDR, it comes when there's either a ceasefire or the war
Oh, the war has ended.
or the United Nations has officially intervened, and then they've created a buffer zone when negotiations are ongoing. There's something very technical. The IOM, I think the International Organization for Migration or something, is a reputable organization supporting this initiative, and I think that is disgraceful. I realize that they're trying to support this initiative, and we know that it is a Cameroon scheme to avoid genuine negotiation. It's trying to tell the international community, hey, we are ready. This is an internal matter. We can, because Cameroon is very unique in the way they do things. DDR does not come when there is an active war. We have just seen what's happening in Kokitunja. Ambazonians or the interim government or the restoration forces have not dropped their weapons. Manipulating one or two is not a surrender for the entire nation. So the concept, the whole DDR, first of all, is a misplaced. It would have been a good initiative when the war would have been officially declared ended. So this is an apology. So let's get back into the newsroom. and investigate some issues that are of great concern. Like I was talking to you people on Thursday, Nnamdi Kanu got victory in court, and according to the reports, it shows that the IPOB, Nigeria had reported in 2021 when they were giving their report to the State Department about terrorist organizations. Nigeria tagged IPOB as a terrorist group. And so Nigeria is proving to have a much better legal system in West and Central Africa because you can actually take government to court and win. Amazonia has won uh, 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 Nigeria even in the High Court in Abuja. That's interesting. I think it's a good interest for the people of Biafra or the Igbos or the Biafran movement that Nnamdi Kanu has just clinched some victory. And according to reports, Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be compensated 8 billion naira for damages. That's interesting.